welcome back to Jest Reactions. Today I'm going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 2 of Paradise. Last episode, the president got taken out, which he seemed to know was coming because he said, what is in this box is going to, get me killed, referring to the cigarette box where Xavier found the little numbers written on the cigarette, presumably left by the president for him to follow up after his death. There was a little camera issue, and the cameras got paused during the president's, murder or whatever. And I think that's because the lady who was watching the cameras and the security guard who was supposed to be, roaming the halls and not taking a nap, planned that out so that they could have their little alone time, and the killer used that time to go about their business. Also, a big twist at the end, they're living underground because of whatever big apocalypse level event happened, I guess, outside, and this is the feature after it's already happened, so they're underground and that's where they're living. Yep. So now we're gonna see what happens next.
Gig for another 4 years until I get to retire somewhere. Somebody shoots me first.
Someone had to know a lot. Someone had to have a lot of access.
I still don't know who that short-haired lady is.
Every humanity in the very real future.
Where are we now? Oh, is this their, I was gonna say forensics place where they're doing this, but no, it just looks like some type of meeting. Are we finally gonna learn who this lady is?
Thank you for joining me here. I know it's all been a bit cloak and dagger, and also for the shitty coffee.
Good one. Who's that guy?
Some of you have traveled in from all over the country, not to exchange pleasantries or introductions.
Oh, this must be before the underground living. Oh, these people are being handpicked to be underground.
And you're about to be entrusted with something massive. If you'll follow me.
Oh, so she's just the lady that's the director of the underground program, I guess. She's the head. You would think the government could afford good coffee.
If I gave you unlimited resources, business acquaintances, and my situation, something that could safely weather anything from a nuke. If I told you I wanted you to make it feel like Anywhere USA.
I said that. Did I say Anywhere USA? Or what did I say? I said America Town or something like that.
This is what I've been told. If you have to tinkle, now's the time.
I thought she was collecting them to make it happen right now. Why is she didn't already get confirmation about the possibilities and impossibilities? Not a bag over the head. They couldn't give him some blindfolds. Driving however long with a whole bag on your head. They could have blacked out the windows, like limousines have that partition. They could have had a partition so the driver could see, and then blacked out the rest of the windows in the back. They didn't need a whole bag over the head, is the point. Those don't even seem like the right kind of... Obviously those are excavator machines, but... Oh, okay, there we go. Never mind. I spoke too soon. They got it under control. I thought it was flying by itself for a second. I was like, oh wow, they're really in the future. Is the city actually called Paradise? Did they say the name of the city and I missed it? 812092. Don't mean nothing to me. But don't write it down too much. It's obviously a secret of some sort. Latitude, longitude. I don't think so. Because where are you gonna go? You're underground. I'm still wondering why they needed to delay dawn in the first episode. Had to recalibrate the sun, maybe. You know, it's really lucky that he got this job, Xavier, as the president's security before this all happened, or else he would have just been on the outside, probably. You know, I kind of thought she was making up the husband when she was talking to the guy. I didn't believe her.
Hi.
I can give you a straw if you want. You can blow bubbles in it.
Thank you. White wine.
Oh, he's working there? Or he's just bringing back the empty beers?
Celebrating. Mysterious.
He don't look young now. They, like, changed the color of his beard or whatever.
I lied because I was hoping you were gonna have sex with me.
I don't know.
Completely fuck up my life plan, aren't you?
Is she's gonna be rich? It feels like he just heard about the money and now all of a sudden he's flirting with her. That's what I got. He didn't seem interested at all until she was like 14 billion, then all of a sudden the charm turned on. What now that I guess, is he gonna protect the new president now? Because if you don't got a job, do you get to stay in the underground? I mean, somebody needs to protect the president, but would you rehire the guy who let the previous president, you know, get got?
Agent Collins, I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Go on. I came to help the kids get to school. Nutrients.
That boy ate that pancake in like 2 whole seconds. Which apparently he needed to, because as soon as he got it, he was told to go get his backpack.
No. No prime suspects. Brooks and Rainey are digging through the trash and they're pissy about it. Autopsy's tomorrow. Unfortunately, our resources down here are limited, considering that the DNA tags basically exist to make sure.
They didn't
You got something to say?
plan for if people were murdered?
I was at the tavern, having drinks with some friends. Is that I actually cared about the victim. Or maybe
True.
I didn't secretly hate the victim before calling in the first ever murder down here.
I told you that was just gonna make you look more suspicious. He didn't want to listen to me.
Very important people are very upset. They've got questions.
He better have the tablet. He's gonna need it to put that code in off the cigarette.
We're gonna need your weapon.
It's a glorified Nerf gun, not a weapon, for sure.
You got nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be a problem.
They don't have real weapons. That seems ridiculous, actually.
Cal Bradford died of natural causes. Likely a heart attack. Really?
In the middle of the merger, hon. You got the board up your ass? Let's just order in and make life easier.
Well, fair.
Okay, I did say I wanted to know who she was, but I didn't need her whole life story, actually. What was that supposed to be? That was the weirdest game I ever seen.
Should be from her. Or I'll just eat her.
Make it fast. Mm-hmm. I'll call you later.
He looked like he was not okay.
Board approved the merger.
Wow.
Oh, that was a lot of worrying about.
Yeah, exactly. What is going on with him?
Dylan.
Is this the event? Is this part of that, or is this just... Oh, she's from Person of Interest.
They will gather here, and we will share the shock of natural causes quietly in his bed.
That seems a little too much. In his bed?
As for the rest of you, your security will be increased until we find some answers. Pour yourselves a drink, or tug on your dicks, fuck down so that we can present a united front. Well, that would be super.
She said gentlemen, but there's actually a number of ladies there.
Dr. Trout.
Yes.
Arms straight for me. Fingers flat.
Y'all still hooking him up? Goodness, how long does it take?
Agent Pace was the only person I felt I could trust. I didn't feel comfortable going through normal channels because my boss was on the floor dead. You all know she was sleeping with Egret, but still it feels like an important bit of context.
Does he hate her too?
Covered in blood. I checked his pulse. I was concerned that there could have been some...
Yeah, this is the lady. She's from Person of Interest. She's really good in that show.
One session together, early on. It's, try to answer honestly. Is a part of you happy that Cal is dead?
That's a very vague question. What do you mean a part of me? Oh, this is sketchy. Nope. This is textbook conspiracy stuff. What is this?
But you saw his vitals remain stable throughout.
What do you think?
I think he's telling the truth.
She's gotta be in on it somehow then. Like, why was she...
Well-practiced liar. Then why would he admit to hating the man that was murdered? It doesn't track.
What motive would she have to help him if she didn't have anything to do with anything? Unless she's like secretly in love with and obsessed with Xavier for some reason. Which would obviously be ridiculous because he would, as a security person, he would have noticed something at some point, sometime.
He was going to look at the latest scans, and
He did.
I will find someone else.
A grief counselor? It's the girl from...
You brought me here because I'm always right. Well, shit, Samantha.
How did he get away with lying though? He kept his vitals stable even though he lied about taking something from the scene, because he definitely took the cigarette pack.
I appreciate you going through all that. Do you know what I do here?
I know that everyone seems to take direction from you.
Even the people that work for her don't know what she does.
Sinatra?
Because you like to be frank?
Only child? Your father was one of the first black. He must have been so proud of you. Last few days must have been especially hard on you.
Is she the owner of this whole town? Like, did she use her billions of dollars to create the town and then like is like renting it out to the government?
Do you have the tablet?
No, I did not.
You'll remain on leave for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll reassign you. And I'm more important.
I wanted to hear what he was gonna say.
Yes, I do. A boy and a girl.
But she knew that because she became an encyclopedia on him already.
Must be tough without their mom. I had 2 children.
Well, I guess I'll see you again.
And I need your help. Of course, yes. But slow process. Desire to be healed.
Well, then what do you want? Out with it.
My marriage is broken forever, but I have a business. Tens of thousands of people who rely on me.
She wants the severance surgery.
She's all I have, so I need you to help me. I need you to help me.
I guess she does.
Trust me, Agent Collins, that is something you never get over. Take the leave of absence. Leave this alone.
Obviously, he's not gonna leave this alone. He's older than I thought he was. He might have done it.
I mean it in a good way. It like enhances his whole look.
Everyone, I don't know what this is, but let's all head over together. We're going this way, folks. Come on.
The hair on these girls is looking great, though. Very intricate. Well, not intricate, but like For a TV show, they usually don't put a lot of effort into it for some reason, but in this one, they did.
Guy come through here around my age. Stupid haircut.
If you're referring to Jeremy Bradford, he's in the media rotunda.
Is the librarian guy not supposed to be at the meeting too? That everybody's being called to, apparently.
Weren't you at the town hall thing?
Why aren't you? Exactly. Because she's stalking you. That's why. Why is the librarian at the town hall thing? That's the real question. He's suspicious.
Hello, Xavier.
Hello, strange lady. No, that's you. You look so different.
I have no fucking clue, Xavier. I've been pretending for so long to be part of this all-American family while living in separate houses.
All American, that's a good show.
Time when you joined Saturday morning basketball at the White House. Cal was so excited to have you on his team. Be good.
Because he's racist, yeah. I got that.
He loved you. The relentless man. Who never stopped.
And now some people might be like, oh, he wasn't racist, he was sleeping with the black lady. But no, because that doesn't make any sense. Because in the past, people who enslaved people, they would sleep with, you know, the people they enslaved all the time. So, that's just how they be.
I'll always come back.
Less sleep with them, more force themselves onto them, obviously. Why'd you just, like, call to her like a cat? That was weird.
Listen, I know this all sounds pretty far-fetched. In less than a decade, when a tsunami plunges the entire eastern seaboard of the United States underwater.
Okay, so her son's passing caused her to have paranoia, which led to her becoming the ultimate prepper, creating an entire underground town. And then it turned out she was right. And then she rented it out to the American government so they can have a little American town there.
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm fine.
Yeah. It's been just over a year, right? Since you lost your son.
Why would you think she wants to talk about it?
That's hard. That must feel like no time at all for you. I can't imagine.
How did he become the president with no social skills? Probably because she made him president for some reason.
Foxy do the big old handfuls of sand and just dump it on his head.
No, don't be.
You didn't because you really just kept going.
No one's no one's talked to me about Dylan for a very long time. Thanks, Cal.
Oh, well, excuse me. Maybe he's got social skills.
It's mainly the hair.
I think it's just because she's a weird person, actually, though.
Still just a light touch of dementia, but he's still him, crushing me with blows like Dean Martin walking around with your cock out. You ain't Dean because of who you're related to.
Jesus.
Dementia. Maybe he killed the president.
Yeah.
Not knowing what he was doing or who he was doing it to. They said he alibied out, but like, did he really?
Miss Mickey.
If that stuff happens,
It's going to happen.
so what do we do?
Oh, thanks, I guess. Tell us we're all gonna, you know, be taken out and then won't tell us what to do.
What do we do?
What was the point of the speech?
Take the biggest hole you can, and you get in.
Jesus, somebody help get that guy a slot at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, I just hate him more and more every time he speaks.
Just told him how lame I thought his music was every chance I got. Now here I am, listening to music I told him I hated.
I mean, if you hated it, you hated it. No point in lying.
You know this one? I take no responsibility for what you're about to hear.
We built this city.
What a relative song to play in this underground city. Is she the new vice president then? I thought, based on the trailer, that he was like the prime suspect, but
Codes down here. Password, symbol.
he was only interviewed once or twice. They didn't really accuse him much.
Not always answer. That's my job. I was real good at my job, Billy. And I've been watching her.
Her who? Which her? Oh.
Something's not right with that woman.
Yeah, she's pretty crazy.
Middle of the whole thing.
Pretty much the most powerful person down here.
I'm still convinced she owns the whole place.
And I'm gonna take her down.
Whoa. For why?
Wow.
What'd she do that you know of? Okay. He says something feels off about her, but he has no proof that she actually did anything. So, oh, the daughter is still around. Homeschooled. Even in an underground town, you're keeping her in the house. Oh no, she goes to the school. She's got the logo.
You hanging in? Yeah.
But oh yeah, my point. What I was saying was,
Don't stop too late.
he's decided to take her. Okay, she's a little old for all that, but anyway, he decided to take her down just because she feels off to him. Like, that seems a little. What's the word? Like he's
No one's really loud down here.
jumping the gun or something like that. Whatever the right saying is. He should actually figure out if she's done anything bad or is doing anything bad before he takes her down. Because what if, like, she's done nothing and then he takes her down and then ruins the whole system of the world and of the current world, which is the town.
I think you are.
What do you think it's like?
Eight 812092.
Do you remember this place?
Wait, Dad, is Mom coming? Dad, is she gonna make it? I want Mom!
The plane number? There's enough numbers to be a plane number. Are there like secret files or something on a plane?
What do you want it to be like?
But with more horse rides.
Well, then that's what it will be like.
Okay, that was season 1, episode 2 of Paradise. So, Xavier is not really as accused as I thought he was going to be. He's just put on leave while they investigate. Apparently, he's decided that he needs to take down the boss lady Sinatra of the whole place, even though he doesn't know for a fact that she's actually done anything bad or wrong. He just said something's off or something doesn't feel right or something like that. It's revealed that she basically built the whole town after, you know, she lost her son, became paranoid. She just started prepping and building the whole town. And then I guess something did happen. I don't know. Maybe she made that something. Whatever happened happened because, like, maybe she was like trying to do it, but she couldn't do it all on her own. Maybe, and so she was like, okay, if I scare people enough, they'll just help me so they can get a place in the town. So maybe she instigated the extinction event so that people would, you know, help her build the town that she's trying to build, or that she was trying to build and has built. And that's the bad thing about her, and that's why that's what justifies the main character Xavier taking her out in the end. Because right now there's no real justification for him to do it, but obviously as the main character, they're gonna write it in such a way that he is justified in the end. But her daughter's still alive, fortunately, and the number might be the tail numbers of the plane because obviously they edited it in such a way that we saw the plane tail number and then we saw the number on the cigarette and they were the same amount of digits. So could be that, still could be a code, could be both. And Xavier confirmed that he thought that the president was racist, like I did initially, because he tried to say, oh, I'm just so direct and frank and I'm not buying it for it. He was very racist, and Xavier agrees. The wife obviously didn't want to say he was racist, but she didn't go, oh no, he was not racist. She didn't, really defend him much at all. But it was a good episode. I guess for the rest of the series, we're gonna be both trying to figure out who killed the president, and we're gonna try to figure out. I guess I gotta take this off, huh? We're gonna try to figure out who killed the president and take down Sinatra. Just because, I guess, until we figure out if she did anything bad or is doing anything bad. But yeah, it was a good episode. Good episode.